my friends. TeresaLouise here. Welcome to I Quilt Too. Yeah, so I'm back up in the sewing room for a little while today. It's Wednesday, about 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the 25th of June. Wow. June is almost over. Can you guys believe it? So anyway, I thought I'd just come upstairs for a little while and work back on the horse and see if I can get a little bit more done. So if anybody would like to join me, I'm here. I haven't done any more since the last time I was on, so let me bring up my chat. Oh, I see I have some people here. Hello, everyone. Boy, the wind is really blowing here today. Not as bad as back east with all the tornadoes and stuff you guys are having out there. Hi, Melina. Hi, Polly. Good to see you. Okay, there. I think I got it going. Good to see you too. So yeah, just gonna visit for a little while and work on the horse. How's that sound? And say hi to everybody. Sorry, I just got done eating a piece of chocolate. So just took a little nap and then actually didn't really get to sleep because the phone rang. Isn't that always how it goes? Drinking iced tea. So, what are you guys up to today? I think I'm going to try and work on that eyeball again. And it kind of looks like I need to rearrange my fabrics again. And then I have some other things I want to do up here today too. Some kind of crafting type projects. If I continue to have energy. Hi, Jan. Hey, Randy. Ooh, ice cream cone. Yum, that sounds good. What kind of ice cream are you having? That sounds really good. I think I have chocolate almond fudge in the refrigerator. Okay, looks like I need a little bit. Oops, lost that one. Well, I need a little lighter fabric in there, it looks like. Okay, something a little lighter. And I think I will stay in the bluish tones. If I don't do any light around this eyeball, then it's really not going to stand out as much as we would like. And Doesn't look like I glued it very good together, so there's that also. All right. So I want it light, but not too light. And there's Willa over there chewing on her bone again. Yep, that light would just went out. Working on my sewing room, ironing and wrapping fabric on boards. Oh, that sounds like fun. I always enjoy doing that. I need to get me some more boards one of these days. Hi, Valerie. Are you asking me how old I am? Oh, Randy. Hey, happy birthday, Randy. It's my birthday and I want ice cream. Neapolitan. Happy birthday, Randy. Okay, let's see. Do you want this one? I'm still looking for that perfect piece of fabric. And I'm just going to keep auditioning fabric until I find one that I think that I'm going to like. This one might work. Let me try this one. Set that eyeball aside. Okay. I'm just going to peel this back. One cat and 3 bass. Ooh, awesome. I wanted to go fishing today so bad, but Brandon wasn't really feeling up to it. But yeah, I love catfish and bass. Both really, really good. Willa, Valerie says hello. And Randy's 65 today. Went fishing. Oh, you did a live? Oh, awesome. I missed it. I was out and about outside and doing stuff today. Then it got hot. Service was bad at the lake. Hey, Suzanne. Hey, Roxanne. Ooh, 90 degrees sounds pretty warm. I need to put a new battery in my light. Hold on. You are a silly dog. I've never seen a dog as silly as you. I wish I could have taken a picture of that. She's laying down over here on her side, okay? And she's chewing on a long, really long dog bone. It's a real bone. She had it wrapped up in her feet, and she had her tongue down in the hole in the bone, trying to lick the bone out. It was really funny. Silly dog. Okay. Oh, good. That's a little better. Okay. I need that piece right there. Okay. Let me see. Where that go. This. And there's a big old fly flying around in here. Yeah, I've heard it's been pretty warm back east too. Now, I'm trying to arrange this piece of fabric where I have the colors I want on there. I think that'll work. Because these batiks have so many different colors in them. You have a lot to choose from. Oh, darn fly. I hate it when when the flies are flying around. And then I just got to retrace it on the back. All right. And iron it back down. Okay. Let that cool a little bit. Yes, Willa is in dog heaven. She loves to come up here with me. She actually loves to follow me wherever I go. So she stayed outside with me while I watered the plants, watered the flowers, and did this and that. And then we went and took care of the garbage. That looks perfect. Then she laid down with me for a while I rested my back. Okay. This is supposed to go right under. Now this is layering colors because I already have a piece of fabric on there. And it's just really got to kind of be close enough, I think. Actually, I think that'll look okay. Put on there. Beautiful sunny day. Okay, that one just does not want to stick on there. So, see if I can, how it looks if I put it on top. I might have to use some glue on that because I don't really want it on top. I know you can't probably really see what I'm doing, but I should have the camera over closer. You see Willa? Hi, Donna. Well, you can kind of see her through the glass there, huh? Okay. There, that eyeball stands out a little bit more now. I don't think you can really see it. You see her foot? Willa, Willa, Willa. I think her ears are getting bad. Yes. Sorry, guys. I probably should have warned you I was going to pick up the camera. My room is a mess, huh? Okay. Back to it. A little bit better. All right. I'm going to cut out a new one of these. Goes with the eyeball, but it's lost all of its stickiness. So, see if I can find a different one. And just cut around it. Make it a little bit bigger this time. Because I can always go back over it. See how I think that is going to look better. Yeah, not quite as white. Okay. Think that'll work? Yeah, Tina, I did find it actually. I guess you weren't here for the whole thing, but It actually turns out it's a book. I'll show you in just a second. Let me get this in there. Kind of make sure I have that lined up right. I'll let that cool off. It's called Quilter's Patch. Sorry about the light there. Really cute. It's a pretty big project, 75 by 78. Laundry basket quilts. And yeah, a lot of parts to it for sure. Looks like there's a little bit of applique, like over here along this side. That looks mostly applique. Down here a little bit. There's a little bird right here. But then there's a lot of piecing too. So anyway, it's a pretty big book. It's 117 pages, but it has like a color chart in the back. So that'll help. And it comes with templates. Comes with numbers too, over embroidery, applique and embroidery. Anyway, yeah. Oh, here's another color wheel. Boy, the glare is terrible. Sorry. Anyway, so I started picking out my fabrics for it. I'm not sure when I will start it, but we'll see. All right, what do I do with those? Tweezers. Well, there. Gotta have tweezers. Okay. Then I'll let that cool. Yeah, she's a sweet dog. Yeah, she's a really good girl. All right. Let's see if there is anything else underneath this eye that I may have missed. Okay, that I'm going to have to get a drop of glue. Um, Sometimes when you keep putting them on and taking them off, pretty quick the glue wears out. So, I'm just going to use this khaki glue called for now. I'm not really planning on quilting anything in that eyeball, so should be all right. So it's just tacky glue is what I'm using. America's favorite craft glue, all-purpose adhesive. One of the other collage quilters that I watched, this is what she uses all the time. Hey, Katie, how's it going? All right, so I'll just let that dry up there. Okay. There's some other small pieces of color in here, so see what I can find over here. If I have any little pieces that would work. The more pieces I can put on here, the more character, the more realistic the eyeball will be. So that's a medium dark right there. See if I can find a medium dark that'll work. So what are you guys working on today? Are you doing any sewing or anything? Yeah, don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you for the reminder there. Appreciate it. What's that supposed to look like? This is a really small piece. Uh, yeah, if I had a fly swatter, I would kill that fly. Oh, that light went out again. What the heck? That'll look all right. I think I just about cut that free-handed correctly. Hey, Jamie, how's it going? Oh, you're not late, Jamie. I haven't been on that long. And it was a surprise live, right? One of those where I can say, I think I'll go live. Looks like I need another dark piece right down there. So I think I'll use the same fabric that I just used. Mhm. A little more off of it. It's fine. Yeah, the eye does make the horse come to life, doesn't it? Makes a big difference. Um, Even when I was doing oil painting and, sketches or whatever, one of the first things I would do is get the eye in because it just seemed to help kind of dictates the personality of the animal or person or whatever that you are making. Kind of helps with the rest of it, right? So there. I have a feeling I'm going to end up using glue on the whole eyeball. Okay, which is fine. That's all right. Okay, let's see. I think I got everything. Let that cool down, and I'll just need to tape this back down. Hi, Rena. How are you doing? Been shopping with my daughter and granddaughter. Oh, how much fun. Hi, Sherry. I gotta get a couple of needles or pins. Maybe I can get it to stay that way. This painter's tape, the blue stuff, it just does not want to stick. Oh. And that battery died again. I have to find my other lights. There. Okay, that's better. Hey Zaza, how's it going? Hi Linda. All right. Now I need to dig out my mediums. I'm just going to pile them up right here. I think you can kind of see. Um, put my lights, lights somewhere else. Keep my darks over there for now. It's too dark. Light. Right. Kind of got a mess going on here. Okay. All right. So these are kind of what I'm going to pick from. I'm just going to leave them here. And I'm going to do this section in here. It's all in the same colorway, it looks like, which is like a medium light color. And I can't just use one fabric, although that would be kind of nice, wouldn't it? Okay, looks like I've used that one a couple of times, so I'll set that aside. So I'm just cutting them out like they're kind of like puzzle pieces, I guess. And sometimes sometimes there's something that I can actually like fussy cut, I'll do that. So you kind of throw in a butterfly here and there, or a flower. Sherry says hello to everybody. Well, thank you. Zaza says the horse is coming along fabulously. was going to read Linda's comment up here. Let me. The camera is just. Oh, she's saying hello to everybody. Okay. All right. So is it pretty hot where you guys are? Anybody in the storms and stuff? I need to either turn the fan on up here or open the door, get some breeze going. Oh my goodness, 100. Homestead says 97. Sherry says, Teresa, how do you transfer your designs from the parchment paper? Do you glue the final press before transferring? It's going to depend on if I lost any of the adhesive on the back, whether I need to use glue or not. Hold on. Okay. So here's a teacup, and it doesn't have any of the paper on the back of it, and it's no longer on the parchment paper. So it was on parchment paper, and I peeled it off. Okay. So now I could pick a piece of fabric. It probably won't be this one, but it's nice and this piece is nice and light and what have you. So I'll just use that for an example. Okay. So depending on what you're going to do with this, You would put it on your fabric and then get your big iron and press it down. And when you do that, use steam. I mean, not seam, steam. Press it down really good. If you have a problem, if it keeps lifting up, then you could use your tacky glue. And you can sew through this stuff, but just put a very light coat. Or if you don't want to do that, you could put another layer of parchment, or not parchment, of fusible on there. So I would just, um, let's say this is fusible. All right. I would just get another piece of fusible, lay this on top of it, and then put this on a silicone paper thing, because it's going to be sticky on the back. Well, actually, the sticky side goes up, and then you put your project on there, and then put a silicone thing, press it down, okay? Press it down really good, let it cool off, and then you'll cut around that, then peel the paper off, and then you have new fusible on the back. So I've done it that way too. I hope that makes sense. uh, 3, I think we had close to 85 maybe today, or not 85, 80. So it wasn't too bad. Okay, let me know if you have any other questions. Okay, this one is going to be too dark, so put it there. Here's my other cup. That one's not done. Oh, you're welcome. I hope I explained that well enough for you. Just really make sure that you get some overlap when you pull it up, it's just going to fall apart. And I can tell, like right here, there's no fabric in this little teeny spot right there. So I need to find a small piece that'll fit there. Oh yeah, that was like perfect. And most of that is just going to go right over the top. There. Okay. Oh, good. Thank you. 79 here today, but it rained last night, so it's humid. Ugh. Yeah, I don't like humidity at all. Although I think the humidity is good for your skin. You don't have such dry skin like out here in the dry country, like me, constantly fighting dry skin. And just because I cut it for a certain area doesn't necessarily mean that's where I want to keep it. So that's why I kind of move it around, especially in this big of an area. And if you do this right on fabric, then you won't be able to, lift your pieces off at all. That wouldn't be good. Hi, Joyce. Just working on the horse through the whole thing so far. Did that light go out again? Huh. Those batteries are not lasting long enough at all. Yeah, I need to put another light under there. I think it's coming along pretty good. So basically, this whole area right in here is all the same shade of color. So it's kind of like a medium dark. And then I'll get back into the darks again over here. and another really dark here. Then there's another really dark spot here. This is really dark over here. You can probably see it through the, yeah. But I think my plan to do all the lights first and then build up to the darkest is working out better. Because up here on the top, I don't know if you remember or not, but I started out with all the darks, and I didn't like seeing my light fabric on top of the dark, and seeing that shadow underneath there. I didn't like that. So that's why I switched, and I'm doing it this way. Oh, thank you, Joyce. Hey, Marla. How you doing? Marla's here. Welcome in. All right, let's get back to it. Uh, yeah, I gotta go open that. The light's getting pretty warm. I'm gonna let that cool off a minute. Grab the other battery again and go open the patio door. Oh, sorry, you guys. I got distracted. There are elk down below, and there are two babies, newborns. I wish I could take you over there and show you, but I'm not sure what direction they went. They just went behind the trees. So I'm going to go look again. Sorry about that. Looks like I'm having internet problems again. So if you guys see me spinning, let me know, okay? Hi, Mona. Mona's here. Welcome in, Mona. Yeah, the baby elk are so cute. You thought it was you? No, when I came back, I saw that said on the camera that, or my recording device, you were offline. Hi, Amanda. Oh, Willa just went out on the deck. Okay, there's that light. Well, I can still see the bigger elk, but I can't see the babies, so I'm not too sure where they are. Behind the trees. Dang it, I was wondering if they had their babies yet. Because I seen the baby deer, so I figured the elk would. Oh, I can hear Brandon downstairs singing again. Hi, Judy. How's it going? Mona is saying hello to everybody. Oh, God. Okay, back to that piece up there. Let's see, what color? Katie says, hi, Judy. I'm going to go tell Brandon about the babies. I'll be right back. Brandon, Brandon, how do you feel? You're down. He's like, oh, get his binoculars out. Well, I don't see the babies, but I see the bigger ones. So the babies must be hiding somewhere. Who knows? Okay, I think that one might be a little too light. Hi, Roxanne. Maybe I'll put that one up there. That's not too bad. Zaza, yes, they are nasty looking, but they eat ticks and other bugs. Robin this morning too, sitting on my garbage can. I still think that's a little too light right there. Maybe up here. moving over here. I kind of like it over here. Yeah, it's getting warm up here. Ooh, I probably should go close that curtain. Okay. I get so distracted. So the little birdies are starting to fledge. Noisy little things. Thanks for putting in people's channels. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Ouch. I just really like this fabric right here. I should have used all of, a whole bunch of that right here. And it would have looked like an applique. We have 31 people watching, and I've been on for 70 minutes. She thinks she got everybody, but if she missed your channel, let her know and she'll put it in for you. Now, I have got a box of wind chimes that I need to repair. Um, I've had them stored away in this box for a couple of years now, probably like 7 years or more. I'm like, I really should either throw them away, get rid of them, or fix them. So a lot of them, the chimes have fallen off. I think I still have all of the chimes, but yeah, I just need to repair them. I don't think it would be that big of a job. So I'm thinking about getting that box out, setting it up over there, and getting them fixed. Okay, cut that one way too big. Oh, well, that was nice of them to let you know. Yeah, I just came on unexpectedly, Mona. I figure if I'm going to be up here, I might as well have the camera rolling so I can visit with everybody. Okay, there's that one. Okay, this is a darker area, but I'm just going to keep on going with the light since that's what I have out here. I think my paper is really gotten, yeah, let's see. There's a dark piece here, but this light. Okay, Joyce. She'll be right back. Sorry. See if you're back yet. I don't know what happened. I think I better call the internet people tomorrow and complain. And then that light went out again. Darn it. Well, I think I need to let those batteries charge up a little bit more. Now I have an echo. How about now? How about now? I unplugged the microphone. Is there still an echo? Yeah, these are the other the other ones. Okay, sounds good. All right. I'll just leave the microphone off so something happened there. Thanks, Jamie. Marla doesn't have a echo. Okay. Okay. Another piece of chocolate.
All right. Let's see how long we last this time. All right. I'm just going to try and do it without, hey, Jody, without the other light on. See how that goes. I can still kind of see you okay there. Right there. All right. Let's see, back to it. Hey, Jamie, have you gotten your primitive gatherings box yet? Because mine said it was shipped out quite a while ago and still hasn't come. In fact, it was shipped out before uh, the sew sampler, and I got the sew sampler first. It takes forever to get that box. Hey, Shelly, how's it going? Yeah, it could be who knows where by now. That's for sure. I'm going to make tacos for dinner. Actually, I'm going to make Brandon tacos and I'm going to have nachos. I mean, he can have the nachos too if he wants, but I just feel like nachos. Doesn't that sound good? That's what you're making? That's funny. And I found a really beautiful avocado at the grocery store today. I was like, oh, yeah. I'll make some guacamole dip. Have some nachos. Yum, yum. Okay, I gotta lift this camera up. Because I found another light piece I could be using over here. But I have to fussy cut the lights out of the batik. Well, that might be a little too dark. All right, I think that would look better in the darker. So that's where I will put it. Half a patty melt and some fries. Ooh, that sounds good. You're getting ready to have yellow peppers all by themselves? Yeah, I haven't had a patty melt in quite a while. Shh. Somebody went by on a four-wheeler, so everybody's got to bark. Sorry about that, you guys. Yeah, patty melt. That does sound good. I have not had one of those in quite a while. Okay, let's see. Back down here. Yeah, I had to go to town yesterday to sign some papers for my brother. And that was a long drive just to sign one paper, okay? One paper. It because they closed what we call Mount Idaho, and so now you have to go around, and okay, I don't think I really like that right there. So yeah, you have to go all the way around, which takes at least another 20 minutes. But I kept getting behind logging trucks, so that took me even longer. So it was a good thing I left the house like 2.5 hours earlier than I needed to be there. Okay. And then I told the lady, I'll just meet you at the grocery store parking lot. And so when I got there, I started at one end of the parking lot and drove down to the other end. And I didn't see her car, so I just went ahead and parked. And I parked somewhere where I figured she could see me. And, you know, there's not too many avalanches out there, the color of my truck. And so I figured, you know, I would be pretty easy to find. But no, she sat down at the other, she came in, obviously didn't see me, but she parked down at the other end. And so we both sat there for, well, I sat there for about 20 minutes. She sat there for about 10 minutes. She finally called. I'm like, yeah, I'm here. You know, most people just don't understand living in a rural area. And I'm sure there's are people in this chat that do. And I know now that Katie lives out, you know, in Greenland, that she totally understands this. Uh, you know, you just don't have the conveniences that you do in the city. So I needed to sign this paper. It was for the bank. So it had to be notarized. And it's got to be somebody that that bank approves. I mean, because we have a local notary here. So if they would have just sent it to her in a fax and she could have printed it off, I could have gone down to her house and signed it and then mailed it back. Would have been really simple. I wouldn't have had to spend, you know, almost 5 hours in the truck yesterday. But no, you know, I should make them reimburse me for my gas, right? But anyway, I got it done. And so, yeah. And I did it for my brother. It was, oh gosh, I think it was about 10 years ago. I co signed a house for him and his wife. And it was actually just me and her on the documents. And, you know, I've been wanting, it was only supposed to go last for a couple of years, of course, you know. You know how that is. So finally, my brother was like, calls me a couple of days ago and he says, guess what, sis? we're going to take you off and put me on. I'm like, yay. I didn't mind doing it, but it's, you're taking a big chance, when you co-sign something for somebody. Luckily, everything went okay, so. And it was a beautiful drive. It was a little warm uh, out. And like I said, Brandon wasn't feeling very good, so he did not go with me. So it was just me and Willa. And she was a good girl, of course. She kept me company, although she did not volunteer to drive. Wouldn't that be nice if our dogs could drive for us? That would be really nice. Okay. And I would have a built, live-in chauffeur. Will drive for dog bones. Hey, I'm getting quite a bit done here. My dog drives me crazy. Does that count? No, sorry. I tried the zombie game but failed. Oh, I haven't played any of those games. Thanks, Jody. She said congratulations. Yeah, I agree, Jody. There was a couple of times that I had a little bit of worry with it, like when my brother lost his job and they had to work with the bank on their payments. But it all worked out, so. Thanks, Jody. She said, your horse is looking pretty nice. There's another car. No more barking, okay? Well, you can go downstairs if you want. I'm not making you stay here. Go ahead. I think I'll faint. She did it. It can't be 6 o'clock yet, is it? Oh, it is almost. I can't believe it's almost 6 o'clock. So the school's out, So the neighbor's kid is home from school, and She loves to ride the side by side up and down the road, up and down the road, up and down the road. 4 or 5 times. I don't know what she's doing or where she's going. I think she's just driving up and down the road for the fun of it, for something to do, I guess. But every time she does it, the dogs start barking. Oh, thanks, Jody. She said, Teresa, you should enter these creations in a quilt show. I see a blue ribbon in your future if you do. Yeah, I would love to do that. The problem is they're so far away. And there might be one like in Grangeville I could do. That wouldn't be too bad. So I'd have to go take it over because I don't know if I want to put it in the mail. Hi, Jean. I know, right? I always figured no bank would ever let anybody off of a loan. I know, but they did. I signed uh, the transfer deed thing yesterday. So, and it put his name on it and his wife. I was pretty surprised. I figured I'd have to be on it until they were had it paid off. Marla, if my dog was driving, he would pull into every McDonald's he passed. He goes every morning to get his the husband's coffee. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, it was nice of me. It was back when I was working, so I didn't really worry about it if I had to, end up paying for it. Because I figured, I could just kick them out. No, I'm kidding. They got a good deal on that house, and um, so I figured it would be a good investment if I did have to take it over. And they take really good care of it. So anyway, I'm glad that he was finally able to put it in his own name because he's been making the payments on it. He needs to be able to claim that, to build his own credit report. So he's got a really good job, but he has to travel. So he's thinking about uh, coming here for the 4th of July weekend because right now, he's about 7 hours away from me, which I would be closer than him going home because he's about 14 hours from home right now. So I'm hoping he does. I'm hoping he comes because I haven't seen him in a couple of years. So that would be really nice. I would like to go to the Sisters Quilt Show, which is over in Sisters, Oregon, which is the second week of July. And if I did that, I could go run up and see my sister and my brother if he was going to be home that weekend. Because I think the quilt show is only on a Saturday. So I could go to the quilt show and then leave. I could go back the way to my brother's house, stay there, stay the night there, and then the next day go up and see my sister and then come home. Yeah, it is far away. I actually have a cousin who lives over there and sisters, so I could go see her too, and I could probably stay the night there. That might be easier on me with all that driving. So, but unfortunately, I have to look at the calendar, but let me grab a calendar real quick. Yeah, I'm taking a little break from the horse. Um, July, so it'll be July 12th, it looks like. But Brandon may have an appointment with the lung doctor on the July 9th. So it all kinds of depends, right? We'll see. But that would be a good quilt show to go to. Who's Mac? Okay. MA. Oh, okay. I'll have to look her channel up. Okay, that's a darker piece. I can't do that there. Get right there. Jamie is in Kentucky. I'll have to write that down. All right, I wrote it down. Yes, Kentucky is a beautiful state. I've driven through there before. Jamie says it's hot and humid too. Dun, 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 dun. Doing good, getting some done, you guys. Getting her done, getting her done. Kind of turned out cloudy now, which is good because the sun was shining pretty hard on that window and it was getting hot in here. Now it looks like it might rain. I know I want this one in there, but I'm just not sure. Boy, these ones with pink on them really stand out, don't they? Almost looks like the globe on a map, the different states. Hey Brenda, how's it going? Thanks, Katie. All right, what time is it? Oh. Jody says, Teresa, what are you using on the back of the fabric? I'm using Heat and Bond. It's Heat and Bond Light. It's an iron-on adhesive, machine washable, soft hand applique, costumes, and home decor. Going to take a nap and then sew until I drop again. Well, that sounds like a good idea. Yeah, I think I'm going to go make dinner because I'm hungry. I skipped lunch. Oh, hi, Willa. Did you hear me say dinner? You did. You heard me say dinner? Are you excited for dinner? You are. Well, go tell Daddy. He's the dinner guy for you. Yeah, woke her up. You don't have to call her to dinner more than once. Well, I think I'm getting quite a bit done, or I feel like it, you guys. If I'm still up to it, I might come back up after dinner and work on something else. Oh, just got back off a T-Quilts bus shopping trip. We're out. Oh, I bet. Sounds like fun, though. I didn't even go to the quilt shop today when I went to town. I thought about it, and there was even a parking spot right in front of the quilt shop. But I was like, do I really need any more fabric? Okay. No, I don't. So I didn't stop. I should have just to, say hi and look around. But I always feel bad if I go in there and don't buy anything. I just here to say hello. A lot of their fabric is like Lori Holt and not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just not, that's just not my jam. I mean, I like it okay. It's just not what I really gravitate towards. But also like the 30s type fabric. So they got rid of all of their batiks, and so I don't need to go in there anymore. Yeah, I can't afford it either unless they're on sale. And they hardly ever have anything on sale at that quilt shop. So there's that too. I know, Judy. That's what I thought too. Because I told myself when I left the grocery store, if there's a parking spot there, I might stop. But then I talked myself out of it. So I did good. Oh, really? Oh, I'm gonna look her up. Good night, Mona. Yep, I'm gonna go too. So gonna go make my tacos. Thanks you guys for coming and hanging out with me for a while today. I really appreciate it. It was great to see everybody. And Brenda, I hope you keep having an enjoyable time at your retreat. That sounds like so much fun. I wish I could do that. So, all right, I'll see you guys next time. Take care and yeah, enjoy what you do. Bye for now.